includes the packages postal inspectors caught, so there could be even more than that being sent and received. In Dayton, for the I-Team, I'm John Bedell, News Center 7.
Well, Cincinnati Zoo's favorite hippos made their Super Bowl predictions, and it's a hippo cove divided. The zoo posted this video of Fritz and Fiona to Facebook today. It shows Big Sis Fiona sniffing the post with the Eagles label before going over to the Chiefs post and licking it and knocking it down. You see her doing that right there. There was no hesitation for baby Fritz, though, who walked right to the Eagles post and knocked it down. The zoo admits Fiona doesn't have the best prediction record. She's 2-5, so we'll see which sibling was right tomorrow. Well, the Miami Valley's going to have some four-legged representation for Super Bowl Sunday. There are two dogs from the Humane Society of Greater Dayton competing in this year's Puppy Bowl. Juniper and Nugget will be cheerleaders for Team Fluff.
This is a neat thing for our organization, not only to have puppies on the national stage in a puppy bowl, but also it just brings attention to the need of shelters. Many of the animals that are there are from shelters throughout the country, and so it's just exciting to bring attention to animal welfare and the need for adoptions and need for homes for animals in shelter.
And the Puppy Bowl kicks off at 2 tomorrow on Animal Planet.
Do you know what phrenology is?
Phrenology?
Phrenology.
What is that?
It's the study of the shape of somebody's head and the size of it. It's supposed to tell you, like, their attributes, their characteristics. It's pretty much a pseudoscience, but there's also phenology. That's a little bit more real. That's this phenology, like phenomena.
Okay.
That's the study of cyclical or seasonal things, especially with climate, plants, and animals. And so that tells us maybe what places across the country are seeing an early spring. And so we've been looking at the southeast where you see a lot of red. This is a map from the National Phenology Network, and it's a spring leaf index. Now, this is an anomaly map. So an anomaly is something that's going to be either the spring that's earlier than average or later than average. And so all of this red you see here down toward the south, you're starting to see some leaves a little bit earlier, and that means, at least down there for the time being, we're seeing an earlier spring than average. But Punxsutawney Phil was still right, kind of. You can see down toward the southwest where they're seeing a later spring than average. So each day I've been watching this as it gets closer and closer to Ohio because I want spring to come. We got a cold night tonight, though. I mean, you can see it's still 30 degrees right now in Dayton, and a lot of places are actually in the 20s. Move up the interstate, you can see many places in the 20s, actually. And look at this morning. This morning we actually got down to 22 degrees. A few of y'all got down to 19 degrees, like in Richmond. And also Urbana got down to 19. Xenia got down to 19 degrees. But today we're a little bit warmer. We are in the 40s, and as we move into tomorrow, it's very possible we'll actually hit 50 degrees, maybe even 51, 52, maybe even a little bit warmer than that in a few places. Now, what we're looking at as far as cloud cover overnight, you can see some clouds coming in. It's not completely overcast, but you can expect some partly cloudy skies, but clear enough to really allow those temperatures to drop back down into the 20s again. Where it's wet, though, is down toward the south. Now, earlier, about a week ago or so, we were looking at the system thinking, ooh, how far north is it going to come? Are we going to see some rain? But no, it looks like it's staying down toward the south. And as we get closer and closer to Mardi Gras Day, we're getting toward a busy Mardi Gras season, actually. And so there are some showers across southeast Louisiana as well as Mobile. They claim to have invented Mardi Gras. Don't even get me started about that. But overall, we're looking at some pretty rainy conditions down there. But that system is staying toward our south. Thus, we're going to be seeing some mainly clear skies. Here's a look tomorrow morning. And as we move into Sunday afternoon, you're looking at some mainly clear skies there as well. Monday, you're going to see a few clouds, but things are quiet. It's Thursday. Let's fast forward to that, where we're expecting another system to move through. You can see Thursday morning, and then even by Thursday evening, a cold front coming through. Could see a couple thunderstorms perhaps, and you will see a lot of colder temperatures thereafter, back into the 30s into the weekend. So Thursday, we'll take a watch because we could see a few storms, but we're going to be warm most of the week.
All right, thank you so much, Robert. This Huber Heights intersection could soon see some traffic changes.